Open Source Prophetic and Tarot. I want to welcome each and everyone to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing today, and thank you for being here. My first card is Seven of Wands. I'm going to get 3. The Tower. Four came out, and we're just going to work with that. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Maybe someone was juggling you in a relationship, 2 of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. So maybe they felt like they was going to have you stuck and have you bounded. They was unable to make a decision. And 3 of Pentacles, they crafted up and they juggled you around in this situation, having you look like a fool. And you had to protect yourself. You had to move on and defend yourself and protect yourself. And guess what? They're facing an ending. They're facing public disgrace, change, and ruin. Because you move away, you took your power back, and you remove your energy. Everything is falling apart for them. Because they wanted to take you for a goddamn fool. And guess what? They see who the fool is right now. They asked the fool. It ain't you. I don't know why these cards are so hard. See? They was very indecisive about the situation. They didn't want to make a choice because they wanted to have you stuck. They wanted to have you bounded. So that's what happened right there in that situation. 4 of Wands. See, now you move on and you're celebrating. Now they want to come back and they want to come back home and be with you because they see that you're this high priestess. You're high vibing. And you're very mysterious. They don't know what's going on with you. They're trying to find out your secrets. But you trust your secrets. You trust your intuition. That's what I was supposed to say. You trust your intuition. And you move away from this little effer right here. I'm going to pick them because they're hurting my hands. I don't know what's up with this card today. See? Because you moved on and you move away. Things are coming in for you. You're manifesting multiple opportunities. So whatever you're manifesting is coming in quick for you. 7 of Swords, maybe you relocated and move away from them. You transition and moved on and move forward. And this is helping you to stay in your High Priestess energy. You're going to receive justice on whatever. So if they did something to you, it's going to balance out for you. I speak my truth in fairness to myself. So maybe you're a truth speaker and you're speaking your truth and it's going to balance out stuff. Queen of Swords, maybe you're someone that's very bold, confident, and you're very stern. You're making stern decision. Stone, maybe someone tried to throw a stone. Maybe this person was a lover. Look at that mess. Right behind that, maybe someone you was in a partnership with, a relationship with. Maybe someone you was in something long-term with. Wow. Queen of Wands. See, they wasn't able to knock you down because you're very feisty. You're someone that stand up for yourself. You're very self-confident and you're assured because you know who the hell you are. Knight of Swords. See, they want to come back in charming and love bomb you and come in sneaky and deceptive and mess you up. 10 of Cups. This is what they do not want you to attract. Love and support. They do not want you to have contentment, total love and support. They do not want things to change out for you and balance out. See, 2 of Cups. They do not want you to attract this marriage, this romantic love, maybe a new love. This is what they do not want you to have. They do not want you to have stability, but they do not know that you're the Queen of Cups. You're very supportive and you're very healing, so you're going to attract what you want. 9 of Wands. You're maintaining boundaries away from this evil person by protecting yourself and calling your power back. And this is helping you to attract your wishes. So whatever you're wishing for, it's coming true. And you're going to have good health and you're attracting abundance. So if you're wishing for prosperous, instability, relationship, home finances, it's going to come. Page of Wands. Maybe someone is creating a project, or maybe you're going to work on a project with someone. Maybe this is an active project. 7 of Swords. They ran away They betrayed you. They used you up. They scandal you, lied about you, everything. And you had to move on and repair yourself and start giving yourself self-love and stand in your strength. You had to use your inner power to guide you and build you up the world. See, you moved on from that. You ended that and you complete that lesson. You learned that lesson. You moved on. Maybe someone went overseas to do something. Someone traveled overseas. Five of Cups. They abandoned you. They put you in loss, and now they're feeling regret. They're feeling the pain because you move on and you're bossing up. They thought you was gonna fail, but you didn't fail. Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're working on something, and whatever you're working on, you're steadily building and growing. Maybe you're becoming a master in this skill now. Two of Wands. See, whatever you're working on, you're waiting and it's gonna travel. That means it's gonna grow, it's gonna expand, or it's growing and expanding. Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you're gonna be able to retire from this. It's gonna bring in enough money to take care of you, your family, and help others. And maybe you're gonna build a legacy on this. Maybe you're gonna win the lottery. You're gonna receive an inheritance. Three of Wands. Maybe you're gonna teamwork with others. Maybe you're gonna receive offers. This is gonna expand you. Maybe promotions, and maybe this is gonna involve some form of traveling. And this is gonna make you happy. The Sun. It's gonna bring joy for you. I'm optimistic and I appreciate all that I have. So maybe you're someone that's happy with yourself naturally, happy where you're at while you're building. Seven of Pentacles. They tried to delay your success by standing in spell work or whatever they wanted to you. For you, I trust my ideas and my direction. So you're trusting that where you're going is going forward. Look at that. The Chariot. Forward movement. Look at that. Right behind that. So you made the necessary change, and this is helping you to move forwards and balance out your energy and move on to your path. Maybe a Knight of Cups is coming in. Someone is coming in with a proposal, maybe in business or romantic. I don't know. Eight of Cups. This person abandoned you and ghosted you. You withdrew from the situation permanently and moved on, and you didn't look back. Seven of Cups. Maybe this person was very lustful. This person was egotistical, materialistic. Maybe this person was unable to settle. For one person, they was all over the place with multiple lovers, multiple partner, buying hoes, buying pros, whatever. They was unable to commit. And you moved on. You bossed up in your boss girl energy, boss guy energy, and move forward. And this is what you're attracting. A Wheel of Fortune. You're attracting good luck, good karma, success. You're attracting everything. Maybe a stable home, stable finances, the lottery, inheritance, winnings. Eight of Swords. They restricted you by moving away and ghosted you because they wanted you to chase them. But you don't chase, you attract. So they tried to have you in prison because they wanted you in your mind. So this is what they did to self-impose you. Four of Cups. Now they're feeling unfulfilled because you move on when they wanted you to go back and you didn't go back. So now they're feeling unfulfilled and they want to come in and bring you a gift. Five of Wands. They tried to restrict you by blocking you and placing challenges in front of you. They did love spell, chaos spell, binding spell, financial loss, losing home, career magic, car magic. So they sent all of these stuff to you because they wanted to see everything fall for you. But see, you're standing in your King of Pentacle energy. And this is what they didn't want for you. They didn't want you to stand in this strong energy. So you are a very wise, bold leader. So they didn't want you to attract these pentacles. Ace of Swords. Maybe you came upon a new idea. You received the clarity about something new and you started something new. And this is what is working for you. This is how they wanted you. Exhausted and burdened. They wanted everything to fall apart for you. Everything restricted, everything blocked. So you wouldn't have been able to move forward. Six of Pentacles. They didn't give to you, but they always wanted to receive something. They wasn't generous with you. They was generous with others. Maybe buying hoes, buying prostitutes. Page of Pentacle. They didn't want to see you get this pentacle. They didn't want to see you attract a raise. They didn't want you to have a new job. But news are going to come in regardless what they're trying to do. They're unable to block you because you're moving forward. Ace of Pentacles. See? Promotion. You're receiving a promotion, a raise. Maybe this is coming from a new job or a new offer. See? Heartbreak. They left you in a heartbreak. And you went through major loss. Maybe you was married to someone. Maybe you got a divorce or you going through a divorce. That see, that situation is ending because it's unrepairable. Irreconcilable differences. You've been through a transformation and rebirth and you're growing and moving. You're going to have King of Cups, someone that's going to come in to support you, someone that's very empathic and loving and caring. Four of Pentacles, they was very greedy. They tried to block your long-term security because they didn't want you to have anything good because they was too jealous of you. They was jealous of how strong you are and how good you are. Six of Wands, see, you're going to receive victory, success, and recognition. So whatever you're doing and investing your time in and investing in your energy, it's going to grow, it's going to expand, it's going to take off, it's going to accelerate for you. Keep going. Press gas. Hermit, you went inward, you gained the clarity that you need, and this is what helped you when you went in Hermit to go on a quest and go on a new journey. This is giving you the guidance. You took a leap of faith like a fool, but guess what? You're coming out into the unknown because you have faith. See, maybe you're a magician, you're creating, you're turning your focus, your vision, and create it into a reality. So whatever they tried to send to you, it went right back to their ass. Knight of Wands, maybe a Knight of Wands is coming towards you. Maybe someone charming. Someone is building up their courage to come in. So maybe they send someone else in to come around you to see if they can test you to see. But you know you're the Empress. The Empress don't fall for that BS. The Empress has her own thing. She has her own stuff going on. She's a person that's creating and she's very abundant. She's a go-getter. She can take care of everything by herself. She don't need no flimly-limly. And this is what you're attracting, an Emperor. Because you're in your Empress energy, you're attracting something that's strong, bold, stable, and this is going to bring in stability. Whether emotional stability, financial stability, it's going to bring in stability all around the board. The devil. But here comes the devil, always lurking in the shadow, obsessed with you, watching you, stalking you, addictive with you, want that noonie, that kuni, they want that. Or the dicky, they want that. Someone that's very lustful, in that lustful energy. But see, you grown up, you boss up, you're using moderation, you're self-control, and you're in harmony. They're unable to knock you off your balance because you're very balanced, you're emotionally balanced. The Moon. Whatever they was hiding in secret, you found out their secret. You figured it out because they expected you not to see, but you saw what they was trying to do. They was trying to change your life. Your intuition guided you, and you moved the fuck on. King of Wands. Maybe a King of Wands is coming towards you. He's building up his courage and power to come in to speak to you. You see that you're in your star energy, so it's a little intimidated by you because maybe you're very strong, you're bold, you're radiant, you're someone that has faith, hope, and clarity, and maybe you're in the spotlight. Maybe you're in a balanced energy, and this King of Wands is not in a balanced energy, so he's thinking how he can come around and come speak to you. He better build that courage big up. Knight of Pentacles. So maybe someone is coming to invest in you because they see your work or they see who you are. They're coming in to invest with you, maybe in a business. So maybe you guys are going to do this together so you guys can bring in stability. Five of Pentacles. This person wants to come back in and put you in ill health. And they want to put you in poverty. But the universe is not going to do that. They're going to block him out. He's unable to come around. Six of Cups. They're nostalgic about you. They're having memories. So that's why they want to come back in. Queen of Pentacles. You don't need that little effort. You're very resourceful. You're strong. You're a go-getter. You're able to flex. You're very flexible. You're balanced. And you're very resourceful on your own. Ace of Wands. Maybe you're working this new project. You're creating it. and it's expanding for you. I am inspired to follow my passion. So maybe you're following your passion to create something new. Page of Cup, you're attracting new love. So maybe this is what he doesn't want you to have. Maybe someone that's going to be youthful, and maybe you guys are going to work together, and this is going to bring a new opportunity in for you. Page of Sword, you know they always spying, gossiping, watching, trying to see what's going on, curious. Nine of Sword, because they left you, they ghosted you, they thought you was going to be in anxiety and grief, so they could play on this wound, but you bossed up and you surprised their ass. Nine of Pentacles, you're very self-sufficient, you're bold, you're resourceful, and you're gaining financially. So whatever you're working on is attracting, it's building, it's going to work out for you. Ace of Cups, maybe you're going to attract a new relationship. Maybe you have a proposal coming in. Maybe you have a secret admirer. The devil is facing judgment. Your ex is facing judgment because you wake up and you found out what they was doing. God wake you up just in the nick of time so you could see what was going on in the background so you wouldn't fall in that trap. They blow judgment on that situation. So you receive the clarity, and this is what pushed you into your purpose so you can move on and help others to overcome whatever you're going through. The Hierophant, maybe you're a teacher and you didn't conform to their BS. Maybe you're attracting marriage, a traditional marriage. Someone wants to be married to you. Two of Pentacles, they juggled you and they took you for a fool. They had you looking like a clown. We all been there, honey. Three of Cups, maybe they did this with their circle of friends. They tried to clown you up, make you look like a fool, but you ain't no fool, baby. Brush yourself off and keep it moving. Four of Swords, in hibernation, you went in and gained the clarity that you needed, and you recover yourself and you renew yourself. You bossed up and push yourself into a star. Five of Swords, now they want to come back in and bully you. Maybe this person was abusive. They was very arrogant, egotistical. It was all about them. They tried to downplay you like you was weak, like you wasn't that it guy or that it girl. They tried to make you look like a clown, but you're boss up, you're shining in the street, and you're doing your damn thing. Open source, like, subscribe.